Hello viewers, today I'm going to be cleaning up this GE strap fan. Bought this a couple days ago. It's pretty heavily coated in dust, but I think it should come up pretty well. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove the base, and then I'll just wash it off with the water because it's just Bakelite. So what I'll do is a bolt here. And now we can wash the base. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to get this whole thing apart. I've never taken one of these apart before, so this will be kind of a learning experience, I guess. Interesting getting the blade out of this guard. Anyways, okay. Yeah. This is kind of an interesting looking motor. This looks like the oscillation mechanism is in the front. I would certainly hope this housing somehow comes off. Now, upon closer inspection, this doesn't really have a way to come apart. It doesn't have any oil cords, so I do have to get it apart. This is very stiff. Definitely needs oil. But this will be very interesting to do. This is definitely a throwaway fan at the time, although it's still saying something given it's lasted 50 years. Okay, that will release the whole garbage. That sounds too bad. Put it back. Now this is an oscillating table fan motor. Look at this thing. Huge core here, cooling fan in the back. Solid metal gearbox, and I'm sure the gears in there would probably be metal too. Absolutely impeccable quality. If only this had oil cords though. I'm surprised it doesn't. But this is kind of an odd motor. There's no rear bearing, which is mighty peculiar. Pretty nice wire too. Alright, let's go ahead and get this opened up. And we're getting dusted. I gotta turn the fan on. Just add to all the noise in this video. Okay, let's get this gearbox open. Yep, I know it. Solid metal gears. Actually, you know what? No, is it plastic? No, no. Actually, I think that is plastic. So surprising. But hey, it's lasted, so it can't complain. I gotta hand it to GE for making the most obscure motors on the face of the planet. This is just a bizarre motor. So it has one single bearing in there. And oh my, well actually I guess it got two bearings. It's weird, totally weird. It does have wicking on there, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill it out. Washer. There's a C-clip on the front here. Not quite sure what that does. There's a C-clip on the front of the shaft here. Can you see that? Kind of. Where'd you go? Get this C-clip off of here. See what's hiding in there. Oh, I really hate these things. I don't have the proper tool to get them off. I think the purpose of this is to keep the blade from going on too far. Would be my guess. I can't think of any other reason why it can be on there. There's a metal washer behind there. I'm gonna pause the video. It's gonna take too long. Okay, there's our plastic C-clip, just like they put in the box for ones. Alright, so this really should be cleaned out of here. There's a whole bunch of junk in there. I'm not going to be very particular about this. I'm just going to get all the dust out of there. That's all that's necessary. Let's get the sauce so we can put it back on here before it gets dust in there. Don't want that to happen. What does that sound? Oh, Jesus. Okay, now for the part that I've been dreading, and that is getting the motor back inside this housing. Not sure when that battery went out. Hopefully that wasn't too long ago. But in case it went out a while ago, the motor's back together, and now I'm working on the guard here, getting the blades out of the guard. So, okay, that was ridiculously easy. Yeah. Guard's all bent here. Let's fix that. looks about right. And now, what's interesting about this one is the rubber is in fantastic condition all around. The feet on the base are fine, and this is good here too. Let me go ahead and wash this off. Okay, the blades came out pretty good. They're not 100% perfect. There's some blemishes on the end here. It's rust, I think. Some grease here, but actually looks like it was burnt or something. But anyways, good enough. I'll quickly clean off the guard here and then putting it back together, giving it a test run. Okay, so here's the guard. The badge came out pretty clean. But I don't believe this was ever shiny, so I'm not going to try to make it that way. But just slip the blade back in here, which goes in very nicely. I'm going to put this back on the stand for purposes of ease. In case this got cut out of the video, I was talking about how there's greases on here, and if the video record this, well, I don't like redundancy, but I guess I'll just have to be a little redundant. This is not really supposed to be here. This is leaking out of the oscillation mechanism. So, I'm trying to get this off of here, but it's not going to do it any harm. So I think I'm just going to leave the remnants of it on there. You don't see it. It's just not really supposed to be there. So yeah, and I would have to say that's probably the case, but the reason why there is so much oil on here, I think that's just the remnants of the grease in there leaking out. I don't believe there should be oil there. So, let's begin the reassembly here. Grease is causing it to bind a little bit, but that's going to have to be the way. Oh, I forgot to clean the top of the motor here. Didn't come out fantastic, but the whole thing looked like that, so it's a vast improvement actually from how it was. And the feet are all completely intact, which I find kind of interesting. 0.9 amps it looks like. So it's got a wall mount. It's amazing that this oscillating mechanism control is still here, because it just comes off. It's not held on very well. Okay, so let's get this bit. Okay. Okay, so here it is. Let's turn this off. Yeah, off. You can see it better, I think. Yep. Let's give this thing a test run. It looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's not bad either for 50 years. This was probably made in the 1950s. The blade is on there. It's not. I don't recommend using the method either, which is why I didn't show it on the video. These things are kind of a pain. Anyways, here's low. I guess we're doing oscillation. I'm going to go ahead and balance the blade too. Just going to make sure it's running good first. Go to high. badge. Off oscillation and spin down. Hopefully that'll improve with time, because that spin down isn't the greatest. For the badge, the way I'm going to fix this is there's two little tabs on either side here. Here's one of them. I'm going to take these and I'm going to bend them down so that the badge is not loose. Actually, there's one up on the top here also. And as you can see, that has solved that problem. That should no longer vibrate. Now the blades, let's balance the blades. There's a number of different ways you can balance blades. What I like to do is balance it by the distance between the front cage and the front of the blade. So I'm going to choose a blade that looks about straight. This one here looks the best to me. So I'm going to grab a rubber screwdriver here. I'm going to put this in so that it just barely hits the blade. Now this blade, as you can see, maybe you can't see, I don't know, this blade's got to come forward a little bit. I'll have to right about where the other one is, so I gotta pull it back a little bit more. This blade's too far forward. You can use your finger too, or the screwdriver. Sometimes just using your finger is a little bit easier, but it's not quite as precise. Although over time you learn this is not going to be a work of precision. Alright, let's give that a try. And it actually looks like the blades are... something's vibrating in there. Where's that sound coming from? It's a switch. The blades aren't 100% same length, I don't think. So it's not going to be perfect. But that is pretty good. I'll play this a little more off the video because it's probably kind of boring. Okay. Next thing I will do is give this a test on the kilowatt meter just to make sure it's working properly. We're testing on 121 volts. So with amps, so let's have at it. I'm just going to go straight to, well, I'll do low too. Could be a problem low. Let's move this out of the camera direction. Okay. I didn't plug it into the meter. Okay. So high speed is rated, I believe, 0.9 amps. It's kind of hard to read the tag on there. So it's drawing 0.80. Yeah, 0.80 on low. Let's turn it up to high. And 1.1. Pretty much 1 amp. So that's close enough. It's 0.1 amp off. Yeah, 0.9. It's running on key. Just for purposes of curiosity, I'm going to turn this off. And then I'll show the meter running straight to full. Alright, well that's good. Looks like it's running on spec. So I'll watch it spin down one more time and then it'll be the end of the video. Oil is finally starting to work its way in there as the spin down time is improving. Okay, that is all. Thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe, out.